Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah.
قال المؤلف رحمه الله, said the author, may Allah have mercy upon him, ويحرم النظر بالاستحقار إلى المسلم, and forbidden is looking with contempt at a Muslim. إلى at الشرح, the explanation. أن من محرمات العين النظر إلى المسلم بالاستحقار والازدراء. The explanation is that amongst the prohibitions of the eye is looking at a Muslim with contempt and disrespect. إما لفقره, either because he's poor, أو لكونه ضعيف الجسم, or because he is weak-bodied, أو نحو ذلك, or the likes of that. Subhanallah. Yeah, be mindful. Don't let yourself be someone who thinks he's better than others. Sometimes some Muslims might think they're better than others without realizing that they have this arrogance. وقد مضى ذكر تحريمه في تفسير الكبر. وقد مضى ذكر تحريمه في تفسير الكبر. The mentioning of this being prohibited has passed in the explanation of arrogance. ولكن أعيد هنا لبيان أنه يدخل في معاصي العين. However, it was repeated here to clarify that it's also included under the sins of the eye. فإن المسألة لها وجهان. For indeed, this case has two perspectives. One brother couldn't understand this. I don't know why I couldn't understand it. وجه يتعلق بالقلب ووجه يتعلق بجارحة العين. From one perspective, it's related to the heart, and from another perspective, it's related to the organ of the eye. قال المؤلف رحمه الله, said the author, may Allah have mercy upon him, والنظر في بيت الغير بغير إذنه أو شيء أخفاه كذلك. And looking into another's house without his permission, or looking at something that he kept hidden also. الشرح, the explanation. أنه يحرم النظر في بيت الغير بغير إذنه, is that it is forbidden to look into someone else's house without his permission. أي مما يكره عادة ويتأذى به من في البيت, meaning to look at what one usually would not like, and it is harmful to those who are in the house. Looking through his window, seeing his women uncovered, his wife and his daughters, for example, this harms him and harms them, or the likes of this type of thing. وكذلك النظر إلى شيء أخفاه الغير مما يتأذى به. And likewise, looking at something that another person hid amongst what harms him. So let the wives be mindful here, because for some reason, not for some reason, we know why, a lot of them, it's hard for them to resist going through their husband's stuff. It's the jealousy push them, so it's like they can't stop themselves. So let them stop themselves. وذلك كالنظر في نحو شق الباب, and that's like, for example, looking through a cracked door. أو ثقب فيه إلى من في البيت, or a hole in it at who is in the house. أو ما يحتوي عليه البيت, or looking at what the house contains. مما يتأذى صاحب البيت بذلك النظر, amongst what harms the homeowner by that looking. وذلك كأن يكون صاحب الدار مكشوف العورة. That's like for the homeowner to be nude. أو بها محرمه, or his women are there. His mahram is كبنته, like his daughter. وكذلك زوجته, and likewise his wife. Yeah, maybe I mentioned for you before. one of the pious people from the Salaf. It was said that his house, yeah, he's so detached from the dunya, this one. It was said that he has cobwebs in his house, has holes in his house, has holes in his clothing. It was said this one, he's so detached from the dunya and he fears Allah so much that an ant could be crawling on his face and it's like he doesn't feel it because he's too busy fearing God. This one is some people, they came to his house, so they saw the condition of his house. They said to him, if you want, we can patch this up for you. Because you know how the Muslims, they would want to help the sheikh, for example. So he said, the people of old didn't used to look around a lot. It means don't look around the house. And it's a way of not accepting their help also. And when they saw his clothing, some people, they said, yeah, if you want, we can patch that up for you. He said, the people of old didn't used to talk a lot. MashaAllah. Wallahu a'lam. Do you have any question I can answer for you? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I do got a question about the arrogancy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a Muslim was giving a non-Muslim some advice, telling them about stop the ugliness that they doing at that time. And
Okay.
Muslim tells this non-Muslim, I'm not telling you this because I'm better than you. I'm just telling you so you can better yourself. But in reality, isn't that Muslim better than a non-Muslim?
Yes, he is. He is better than that non-Muslim. But that doesn't mean that his statement is false. Because saying, I'm not telling you this because I'm better than you, it doesn't mean he's not better than him. It's just that it's not the reason he's telling him. That's all.
Gotcha. I got it. Thank you.
Is it better to not accept the help from the Muslims? I don't know if that answer is yes all the time, but there is merit in relying only on Allah and not asking anyone but God. But I don't know if there's something like some person who only wants to ask Allah, doesn't want to help the people. Is there some situations where he should ask the people? I don't know, but I do know there is merit though in someone who only asks Allah. And some of the Sahaba, they took a pledge from the Prophet to do that, to only ask Allah. It wasn't for all of them, it was for some of them. To the extent that if he, for example, dropped his stick, he was on his animal and he dropped a stick, someone could help him by just picking up the stick and giving it to him. He would say no, and he would get down from his animal and pick up the stick and get back on his animal. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.